Greetings to all of our menacing listeners. Welcome to the Menacing Podcast. And you might be saying to yourself, this sounds too good to be Brent's voice. And you would be correct in assuming so. This is not Brent, this is Russ. Brent is here, but we're alternating intro duties for the time being.
Yeah.
I said duties. But, so here we are. Let's get the business out of the way, as Brent has kind of set the standard for that. But you can reach out to us, get in touch with us on Facebook, Twitter. On Facebook, you just search for The Menacing Podcast. On Twitter, you just go at Menacing Podcast. Pretty simple. Or the primary way, via email, menacingpodcast@gmail.com. You can also leave us comments on Spotify. I'm not actually sure about Apple Podcasts or any of that. You can. Okay.
I know that Apple you can leave a review. Maybe not comment. Well, I guess a review.
Well,
is
review.
A
You're kind of leaving a comment there in one way or another. So you can do all that. We can be found anywhere podcasts are available for the low price of absolutely free. All we ask is for you to maybe send some whiskey our way.
Oh, yeah.
We don't feel like that's too much to ask.
No. Pool some money together.
You just send us checks made out to cash. Leave it blank, we'll fill it in. Because you
don't
never
worry.
quite know how much it's going to be.
Yeah,
so.
Exactly.
So we'll take care of that for you. Don't worry about it. So thanks for listening. We are nothing without our listeners. We'd just be two guys talking into microphones, occasionally a third guy. We're not sure. We really don't know what happened with him. We haven't heard from him in a while. So
his loss.
We don't even remember his name. Josh, I think it was.
Josh. Nailed it, buddy.
Got it. So yes, thank you for listening. Let's dive right on in. I wanted to just take a moment and introduce a new section here. A new segment.
Okay. Well, can I just real quick say, I'm really starting to feel like summer. Or dare I say, almost identify as summer.
You're starting to identify as summer.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I'm a little worried about it.
You can start identifying the seasons. Yeah. So,
okay. I guess the sky's the limit, right?
Yeah.
So why summer? You don't really have that bright and cheery of a personality.
Remember, I have a bubbly.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Yeah, you're bubbly. So
my birthday's in summer too, so.
That's right. We did see. Did you send that to me, or
What?
did you just look it up separately?
What?
The identifying as seasons, or did you not send this to me at all? And
you didn't. My wife actually sent it because I don't have social media.
Oh, that's right.
My wife was like, "Hey, look what's on Facebook. You can identify as a season." I'm like, "Oh man, yes."
And why would you? There's only 4 seasons. You're very limited.
Right. Exactly.
The problem is everybody's going to be summer, and you're going to have just a bunch of summers walking around.
Copycats. I already claimed it. So if you want summer, you're just a copycat.
Is it one person
Cult of Brent?
Yeah. What does the Cult of Brent accept? Falls and winters.
Yeah, we will.
And I guess really, if you're identifying as a season, you don't want to be fall. You'd be autumn, right?
Autumn.
You'd go by its
autumn.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So it's that's how I want to be addressed as from now on. Summer, even though. Kind of feel like that's more of a stage name, if you will.
Yeah, certain people.
Yeah,
certain lines of work with that name. Same probably could be said. Well, autumn, I guess.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of weird because I actually know a lady named Summer.
Oh,
not in the profession.
Okay, I was just going to say, do we want to know how you know it? What if you wanted to be winter, but you wanted to spell it with a Y?
Ooh.
W-Y-N-T. Yes. Cold, but at the same time,
different,
modern.
Yeah.
And also, how does that work? So you're identifying as summer.
Yeah.
I felt it get warmer.
Yes.
When you walked in.
And I'm always a warm body, so I feel like summer actually.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
You are summer. The problem is,
my wife would be winter. Not because
all,
she's cold-hearted.
All wives would be winter.
It's because she's always cold.
Yeah, it's not again not because they're cold-hearted, but because they're always cold. That is, as soon as a woman gets married, she instantly her body temperature drops 25 degrees.
And everything's icicle.
Yes, and everything's freezing.
Yeah.
It'll be 60 degrees, and she'll be, it's freezing.
No, it's not.
It's literally not freezing.
It drives me crazy.
Oh, me too. But I got to just ask, how does it work with seasonality? Because if you're summer in the northern hemisphere, you're winter in the southern hemisphere, and vice versa.
Well, I'll just have to adjust when I change hemispheres.
Okay, you got a vacation.
Yeah.
Old Mexico way.
So I actually have 2 passports now.
Oh, that makes sense.
One for the northern summer, and one for if I'm traveling somewhere in the summer that's in the southern hemisphere, then I have it as winter. So,
okay.
Yep. And I have it winter. So
Why
it's
you
W-H.
have an H in there. Wouldn't it be the HW? The H seems to come first in how you pronounce it. Winter.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
what do you need a passport for?
Don't worry about it.
Can't you just
go identify as a citizen of another country?
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
While we're on that
Don't
rabbit
tempt
trail
people.
there.
Don't tempt people. They will start identifying and then just be like,
it's only a matter of time.
It really is.
It's only a matter of time. If you can identify as anything surprising, Brent, I'm surprised you don't identify as whiskey.
Oh, my goodness. Well, then everybody would want a little drink of me.
That's it.
And I am a tall bottle of whiskey.
I opened that can of worms on myself there.
Yeah, exactly.
That one, I only have myself to blame.
You really do.
So, and the listeners, you can blame me for that one as well.
We'll get emails. Thanks, Russ. That was gross.
You're welcome. I'm
Brings a whole new
serve.
a whole new image to getting sprinkled by whiskey.
I don't want
Call
any
to
more.
Brent.
I don't want any more images from you, please. The last. I mean, we've been going on several different images, other previous episodes too. They're not good.
Yeah,
they're not good.
No.
They're not flattering.
It's true.
And I guess
That's
that makes sense why you would be called Summer then.
Yeah, not flattering.
No, it's the line of profession you're in. But so I do have a new segment.
Oh,
if you're
yes. Yeah,
not going to try to take over the whole podcast with your nonsense about identifying seasons.
Is this something where you're going to try to like stump me or something?
It is. It's a trivia.
Okay.
It is trending trivia.
Ooh.
Pending. The name is pending. I'm not married to it.
All right.
But if I was, it would be a lot colder. So, all right. Sure. These are things that have. These are prominent things that have happened.
Okay.
They're things that people are talking about.
All right.
That I've combed the online deserts for.
The dark web.
The dark web. No, not quite that far. I didn't go quite that far.
Well, you kind of agreed to it. You're like, yes, the dark. Wait a second.
I didn't know where you were going. That gets me in trouble a lot when I just agreed. I'm an agreer. I'm an agreeable guy.
Yeah,
just call me Summer, I guess.
Yeah.
Is Summer agreeable?
Yeah, I think so.
I identify that way. So I have 5 questions.
Okay.
There's a bonus one in there.
Ooh.
So we'll see how well you do, Brent.
All right.
How well your newspaper has served you.
All right.
Going into we'll find out.
I guess we will.
All right, are you ready?
I guess
You're feeling smart. Some of these are formed as questions. Sometimes I went.
Do I have to answer?
No,
what is?
You don't have to. No, you just have to get the answer right.
Okay.
We're not going to be that much of a stickler, but some I did phrase more like an answer, like a Jeopardy type thing.
All right. I'm nervous now.
This is a first.
All right.
I believe in you.
Oh, thanks. No, you don't.
No, I just can't wait to see you fall spectacularly on your face.
Yeah, that's
so.
All right.
This was all set up to do that to you. So, question number 1.
Okay.
Are you ready, Brent?
I'm ready.
All right. You win nothing from this, by the way.
I don't want to play anymore.
You get to buy the whiskey next week. Hey.
Unless somebody donates.
Unless somebody donates. Pro-Palestinian protesters took over which
Colombia.
country?
Oh,
I guess at university. Yeah, that's actually... I didn't really read the article that much, so... So nailed it. You're correct.
Okay.
Colombia.
Boom.
got a little bit ahead of my joke, but it still worked. So
You said country. You threw me off at the country. I was like,
it actually worked out better when you just rushed to answer it. I appreciate that.
No problem.
It worked better.
No problem.
I didn't know how that was going to go. It went perfectly. I can always
You
count on
really
you.
did something though. You're like country. I was like, well, Colombia is a country
I saw
too.
the look,
Like
your face dropped. I wish we were filming because your face dropped.
I was like, oh, he got me. Like, I would have to go with Palestine on that one if we're going with country. It only makes sense.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I mean, no.
Oh, I guess that's not a country. It's a state.
I don't remember. Is that one of the 51 states
I think
of America?
It is.
Okay.
That's why we fly the flag.
Is that why? College campuses across the
Yes.
country.
Yep.
So yes, good job, Brent.
Thank you.
Columbia.
Thank you.
All right. 1 for 1 so far.
Oh, yeah.
Question number 2. They
All
get
right.
progressively more difficult.
Okay.
After only 13 months in office, this leader has found his freedom, which, by the way, might be some clever little things sprinkled throughout these.
All right.
After only 13 months in office, this leader has found his freedom. He resigned after his coalition with the Green Party fell apart.
Oh, no. William Wallace.
You know, you're on the right track. You've actually made it to
Scottish.
You've made it to the correct geographical region.
I was going with freedom. Green. So it's not even in the United States. I don't know his name.
Okay.
I took a stab with William.
No, that's okay. You're
Bill Wallace.
Bill Wallace. Oh, you got it. Nailed it.
Just a little tweak.
President of Colombia. No, that would, of course, be Scottish First Minister Humza Yousaf.
Yeah, I would have never. Even if I read an article, I don't think I would have got the name.
You wouldn't have?
No.
You don't remember names well.
No, it's just.
Duly noted. That's the. Oh, there is. Okay, there's another name one, but.
Ooh. Okay.
Then it'll be obvious that we're looking for a name. We're not just going to try to trick you.
Yeah, yeah.
But okay, so question.
But the Green Party threw me off too because I was thinking United States.
Well, yeah, the United States has a Green Party.
They do,
but so does Scotland
and
the United Kingdom.
Posh, posh.
Oh, the traveling life for me. Were we doing a chitty chitty bang bang? Thing?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'll sweep your chimney. I will.
It's okay, Mary Poppins now. Going all over the place. Have you ever seen Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
I have. It's been a while, though.
I loved that song when the old guy was being carried off in the outhouse by the balloon thing.
Yeah.
And he's like, posh, the traveling life, the traveling. Yeah. As a kid, I loved that. That guy was the best.
You watch it now and you're terrified. You're like, that could actually happen to me.
That's a danger.
Yeah. People have floated in the air with this.
As you get older, everything becomes a danger. I can't believe I loved that as a kid. I can't believe I used to step off curbs. You could twist your ankle.
I used to just cross the street willy-nilly.
I always make fun of my wife because we'll watch some of those fail army
I'm sorry.
videos.
It's just like how you're like, sometimes I do.
I think I said I always make. Did I say sometimes? I meant I always make fun of my wife. And
she's a saint.
She is a saint.
I heard the Pope is actually going to be giving her sainthood.
Yeah, it was weird. We're not Catholic.
Yeah. I mean, and
that's
that means, yeah.
That's true. Yeah, that's crossing over denominational religious aisles.
They're like, what denomination? Pope's like, it doesn't matter. She deserves this.
Just don't tell them our denomination was part of the Reformation. Keep that one.
They're still sore about it.
We really want that papal medal.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, we watched those fail army videos.
Oh, yeah.
I think my wife is going to be mad at me for telling the story, but that's okay. But whenever something happens, somebody like, because they're always fails.
Yeah,
so you either fall or hurt yourself somehow.
Absolutely.
And my wife she'll say, they could have died. And so every time, after every single video, she gets so annoyed with me because while we're watching one, after every single video, it'll even be the most minute thing. And I'll be like, they could have died. She loves it. We have a great marriage.
Yeah. Apparently.
Built to last.
It's okay. Now that you told that, I have to tell one about my wife.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah. So when UFC was on Spike TV.
Oh, yes. The network for men.
Yeah. me and some buddies from high school would watch the UFC. And she was over to my buddy, like we were hanging out, and she's over there. And every fighter would come up, and they have their shirts on most of the time with their fighting shorts. But every time a fighter was about to step into the stage, she goes, "Oh, he's gonna rip his shirt." I'm like, "What? No, he's taking it," because they always brought their hands up to take off the shirt.
It looks like you...
So by the end of the fight, I'm like, "Oh, he's gonna rip." Oh no, he just took it off. She's like, "That's not funny." I'm like, "Yes, it is. Why do you think they're gonna just rip their shirt? Like they're not Hulk Hogan.
Expensive, yeah."
They're not up there. "Hey, brother." Oh.
The UFC guys have to pay for their own shirts. They don't have the WWE providing the wardrobes.
Yeah, exactly. Vince McMahon really missed out on that opportunity. But yeah, that's so weird.
It is, yeah.
But she's he's gonna rip. No, he's not. He's just taking it off.
Is that like what she watched it for?
Yeah, apparently.
Whenever you walk into the house, do you have to rip your shirt off?
Yeah, it's a weird thing. I go through a lot of my wardrobe is.
I can only imagine how much you spend.
I go through clothes like Taylor Swift travels aggressively and often.
But the environment.
Yes. Yeah.
So question number 3.
Okay. Ooh, 3. How many are there?
5.
Oh, wow.
And a bonus.
Ooh, so 6.
Yes. Well, but I guess it's a bonus. It counts as a separate.
Oh, it's
like
separate.
5A.
Oh, 5A.
Technically 3A because it's part of the third question.
Oh, okay.
So, South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem is being hounded by the press and public after admitting that she did what?
Shot a dog?
Ding, ding, ding. Nice work, yes, sir.
Thank you.
She shot and killed her dog because she hated it. So let's...
I didn't realize it was because she hated it.
So,
but, I mean, why not?
Why just, sometimes.
Yeah.
Go into the bonus question now. She also admitted to turning the gun on this animal, knocking her out of the running for the greatest of all time, as well as Trump's VP.
Oh my goodness. I kind of want to say cat. And I'm going to go with cat.
It's kind of projecting, isn't it? No, and
it's horse.
It's the family goat.
Yeah, I don't think I would have gotten that.
I did drop a little hint in there when I said the greatest of all time.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
We're sly.
Yeah.
The writers on this show are sly.
Yeah, they are.
You didn't even see that one coming.
No, I didn't.
All right, so...
I thought it was a mock at Trump.
It's layers.
Yeah, there's...
Clever writing
yeah.
builds on layers.
I'm going to think a little bit harder this next question.
They're sprinkled throughout.
Ooh. It's like a...
This is the sound of sprinkling.
Yeah, it sounds like you're just...
People are probably like, why is it static?
Yeah.
It was me sprinkling. So question number 4. You're doing great so far.
All right.
You are
like 2.
You know what? Well, we do 2 for 5. See, this is why we don't include the bonus question.
Okay.
Because it doesn't count against you.
Right. But if I would have got it, I would have
helped. It would have counted for you, but it doesn't count against you.
Okay.
So you are 2 for 3. It's not bad. Could do better, but it's not bad. Number
Thanks.
4. The clock is running out for this popular app after Congress passed a bill requiring
TikTok.
Okay. I think we're going to put up a... So you got to wait till the whole question is read.
Why?
You can answer.
Because the writers took time thoughtful time.
Yes, we had people working on this
Tirelessly.
and you're not even showing any respect for them.
I'm sorry. Let's finish the question.
I'm starting at the beginning.
Okay. All right.
The clock is running out for this popular app after Congress passed a bill requiring its Chinese owner to sell its U.S. operation or face a ban.
Oh.
And you, of course, said?
TikTok.
Correct, sir. Okay, doing pretty darn good, Brent. Better than I thought you would.
Thanks.
I didn't expect you to get
You
past
really got me with the Scottish guy.
Now I know your weaknesses.
Yeah. Scotland.
Any place outside of the U.S. Except Colombia.
Yeah. Colombia, I'm there.
Number 5, the final question.
Dun, 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 dun. Do I get any lifelines?
No,
I should have asked this at the beginning.
to what? Who are you going to call?
Ghostbusters.
No, I walked into that one.
Wow, that really shows my age. Even though they just came out with the Ghostbusters.
They did.
So,
It was not actually that bad.
I haven't
Josh
seen
and
it.
I went and saw it.
Yeah, of course you did.
All right, so number 5.
Thanks for the call.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
This is sports related.
Ooh.
The Kansas City Chiefs moved to swiftly sign this tight end to a new
Kelsey.
2 Can you
Oh, I'm sorry.
let me finish the question?
I'm sorry. I get so amped up.
Nobody even got to learn. This is also supposed to be educational
I'm sorry.
to our listeners.
I just feel like the writers
Yes.
wanted
Our
to
team of writers.
show off their vibrato of how clever they could be.
They're great writers. We have phenomenal writers on this podcast.
Okay. Let's
Just interrupt a little bit more. Slaved away when they should have been working. The Kansas City Chiefs moved to swiftly sign this tight end to a new 2-year, $34.25 million deal.
Mm-hmm.
You, of course, said?
Travis Kelsey.
So, and this does not do anything for the gender pay gap, as he still makes 75% of what his tortured poet lover makes.
Really?
T Swift.
Well, I know.
Oh, okay.
I know
I
who
thought
you were
you
talking.
meant
Yeah.
No, it's just
tortured. Oh my gosh, she's yeah. That was a clever at the end. That's her new album.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Finally, a little tip of the hat to our writers over here.
Good job, writers.
The writers, yeah. It's weird.
Geez, sorry, Freudian slips.
Yeah, of course. I know it's clever. Something sounds like I would have written it.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, no, that's crazy because isn't she a billionaire?
yeah, I can only imagine.
People keep toting that she's a billionaire, and it's like, oh, okay. That's why I did see on social media her plane trips.
Oh, okay.
And they have a plane going back and forth across the United States, and it's pretty much covered in the purple line because she's going from like Tennessee, I think, or something like that. Tennessee.
I think that's where she resides.
Yeah, to like L.A., to New York, Tennessee, and it's all over the place. And then every once in a while, she goes outside of the United States. And it says it's only her travels for 2024.
What?
Yeah, I was like, huh.
Hokey Pete.
Like, wow.
That's a lot.
Yeah. It covers the purple. The purple, oh my goodness, the purple trail that shows
chemtrails?
Yes.
Okay.
She's helping out the government a lot.
Nice.
That's why she isn't getting yelled at by the government.
No, because she's helping.
Al Gore's like, thank you. Chemtrails, we're keeping the people at bay.
Exactly, yes.
We're keeping the zombies happy.
Zombies have to remain happy.
Yeah, because if they're not happy, then they start eating brains.
And that's going to be a bit of a famine, I think, for them.
Especially in the United States.
Yeah, depending where they're at.
Yes.
Closer to Washington, D.C. they get, the less food sources.
Food sources. People will chime in, yeah, because no one lives in Washington, D.C.
Yeah, jokes are always best when you overanalyze them.
And then to that, I quip, they have a mayor. People live there.
People, amen.
Thank you.
Amen.
Well, and possibly
and
a woman. Yeah.
And yes, my apologies.
Yeah. Not a single man, but it could be. It could be. I don't know.
If you're a married man, it could be.
Well, Biden lives there, right? And he's got a family.
That's true.
Yeah.
temporary housing, though.
Yeah.
It was temporary government housing. Without fail, we'll always come up with the same joke. Without fail.
Man, good thing the government isn't supporting him with like a salary or anything.
Wait. Oh, boy.
Or like transportation.
Brent, I got a statistic for you.
Unlike our last president, who didn't take a single thing.
No, nothing. He was a true servant of the people.
He's
just tried to take the election, but neither here nor there. We don't
nothing like politics.
Nothing to see here. Yeah. How do we
funny...
get dragged down into politics? We're a comedy podcast. It was funny though.
Yeah, I mean we can still make funny political
Absolutely.
stabs.
We do it probably better than most other people.
Oh, absolutely.
Candace Owens pretty funny with what she says.
Oh, yeah? What has she said lately?
Well, I don't know if you'd like it
Oh.
so much. She's not a fan of your people.
White people?
Little different.
Oh. Good-looking people.
That's the one. She
Bearded
hates
people?
attractive bearded people. It's her pet peeve. Beards? Yes.
Attractiveness? No.
No. So there you go. Yes. We got about 5 minutes left.
So she doesn't like the Jews.
No. Oh, wow, I don't know how you took that out of. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I
Good-looking
didn't say
bearded
it.
people?
She would not agree with you.
How do you not get a Jew out of a bearded, good-looking
No,
person?
and that's absolutely what. Yes.
Jiminy crickets.
Yes.
What's going on over there?
Kind of painted myself into a corner here because either I'll be anti-Semitic on one hand, or I have to admit that you're attractive. Really not a great. This is not a great position
I
for
wanna
me to
see-
be in.
We'll spend the last 5 minutes waiting for your decision on...
And then just awkward silence. The occasional.
Can I please have some more whiskey?
Yes. Please, sir, may I have some more?
Not until you answer.
Dang it. Wait a second, I bought it.
So a funny thing happened to me real quick.
Okay, yeah.
This week-
No.
Yeah. So this week, I was without power for the better part of a day.
Now government got you down again, huh?
Yeah. Which is really weird because I have solar panels.
Oh, that's right, you do.
Blew my mind that I didn't have power.
Was it not sunny out?
Well, no, all of the energy that I collect goes straight to the energy
Oh,
company.
you are tied into.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have it doesn't
No,
get stored.
I don't have batteries.
Those are expensive.
Yeah, batteries are.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, because you have to pay for your own. It's a storage facility essentially for energy. So yours goes right, and they're like,
Yeah, sorry.
"Whoops, sorry."
Yeah. Oh, you're collecting energy for us. You're not going to get
Do
it.
they give you a discount?
No.
They don't pay you for the power they take.
No. Why would they?
I love this.
It's only on my house.
This is
that I'm paying for, plus the panels that I'm paying for.
This is the great scam. We're the electric company. You have no choice in electric company. And if you go solar, you're going to give us power, and we're not going to pay you for it.
Absolutely not.
And we're still going to charge you the same amount of money. What are the solar panels good for then?
No idea.
Okay.
I guess they add value to my house, and my wife keeps going, I wish I didn't even say yes to these things. I'm like, well, then call the company and tell them to come pick up their crap.
Yeah.
Like-
we'll leave it on the front.
Yeah.
Lawn, not front of the house. We'll take it.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's like, I'll get a ladder. I'll get up onto the roof. I have no problem with heights. If I don't have the right tool, guess what? A sledgehammer always works.
That'll do it.
And we need a new roof anyways. I could say it was hailing. Insurance company.
Yes,
Nothing like admitting insurance fraud on the podcast.
Yeah, you kind of stepped in that one there.
In a couple of weeks, it really did hail.
But then your insurance guy's going to be listening and be like, wait a second.
Oh, I see what he did.
We've got him.
So the power went out. So probably hundreds of people didn't have power around my area.
Yes. I know some people who live in your area as well who were also without power.
Okay. So the kicker is, it was a bird's nest that fell into a transformer, and not the good ones, the bad ones.
Oh, so, the Decepticon.
The Decepticons.
Oh, boy.
Fell in with them, blew the power. And that made me feel super safe about our power grid.
That is interesting. Yeah.
Because we had some fried eggs.
Yes.
Eggs in a nest.
At least everybody could eat.
Yeah.
Feeds the neighborhood.
Yeah. Took out a bird. An osprey bird, by the way.
Was it?
Yeah,
they were specific?
Yeah. It wasn't like an eagle's nest.
Ospreys are big.
They're not that big.
Oh, they're quite big.
Okay. How big are their nests? Huh?
About 10 feet across.
Are you what?
10 feet across. Diameter, 10 feet diameter.
Okay. What is it? I almost said an ornithologist. Ornithologist.
Ornithologist, nice job.
Thank you. What are you, an ornithologist? That would have worked better if I didn't mess up the first time.
You know what? But you got there. And
Thank
that's
you.
what counts.
Yeah. No, so a bird's nest takes out hundreds of people's electricity, and it's like, yeah, the Chinese will have no problem. All they need is a plane full of bird's nest.
Actually, okay, so I was close.
Okay.
Osprey nests can be 3 to 6 feet in diameter.
Oh.
And 3 to 6 inches deep when first built.
Yeah, but have you seen an eagle's nest? Eagles build their nest with actual branches.
So do ospreys.
No.
They build their nest from sticks and twigs near bodies of water. What were they doing in your neck of the
Yeah,
woods?
we don't have a body of water. Well, there's like a man-made lake, I think.
Oh, they'll go there.
Yeah.
So, this is a little off topic, but still in the osprey
Don't get osprey.
conversation. Don't get osprey. We used to live in an apartment that had a pond out behind us. And one day I was standing out by this slider door, and a giant osprey comes down, grabs a huge fish out of the pond, and just takes it away. It was the coolest thing. It was very close.
You're like, oh, there are fish in that lake. Honey, I need my pole.
Oh, I knew there were fish in that lake. There were.
You're like, I was poaching.
There were a lot of bass.
Oh my goodness! So you were out there poaching at night when no one was awake?
Yeah, I finally got the osprey.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Oh, you're joking. The fish. Sorry, yeah,
nailed him.
Got him.
No one heard it.
That is interesting. On the a nest can just take out the transformer.
Yeah,
I feel like that shouldn't be so easy.
Yeah.
And also, I'm kind of actually Brent.
Yeah.
I don't know if you'll be proud or what, but I kind of put because I had my friend who lives nearby you tell me that his power had gone out. I had my tinfoil hat on.
Did you? Good.
I did, because it's there seems to be a lot more power outages lately.
Yeah.
And it's convenient that it's a bird that usually by a body of water.
Yeah. Just when my wife texts me, oh, it's a bird's nest. I'm sorry.
I feel like maybe they should have gone with eagle. I feel like that would have been... You would have believed that, I think.
A little bit more,
I probably would have believed it, but they're like... Some intern was like, I need a bird of prey, an ostrich. No. Osprey. It's an osprey.
Nailed it. But it really didn't make me feel safe about our power grid. I'm like, so a bird's nest takes out...
Although...
people...
Are you implying that it has something to do with the switch to, very reliable green energy forms?
Oh, yeah.
Like solar. But you even commented how great your solar panels work on your house.
We still had no power, so...
Well, but the electric company had power.
Oh, yeah, sure.
They're like, hey, we still got operation over here.
Our batteries are being charged by some suckers. I'm that sucker.
I think the joke just write itself.
I am the joke.
Yeah. Yes, that is correct.
It's really weird for you when I make fun of myself because you don't know. You're like, wait a second, no, that's...
I wanted to say that. So that's interesting. So an osprey, bird of prey, not usually found in this area.
Yeah, it terrifies me that just some sticks and twigs. It's like,
I will say at least they went with a larger bird, and it wasn't like a robin's nest fell into it.
Sparrow's nest fell into the transformer. Completely destroyed it.
Wiped it out completely.
How big was the sparrow?
It was a giant...
That's a red-tailed hawk, you idiot.
What are you, an ornithologist?
No, but I can see the red tail.
Yeah. Kind of a dead giveaway there.
Yeah.
So you see a blue-footed booby, exactly why it's called that. So
exactly.
we are at the end, though.
Oh, look at that dodo.
That's right.
That was the worker from the company.
From the electric company.
Yeah.
Just up there. It's not his nest.
No. Yeah.
So thank you, listeners, for tuning in.
Yeah,
listening. Oh, okay.
Real quick, right before we sign off, we need volunteers. We need volunteers to fight Russ in a night fight.
Are we still doing that?
Oh yes,
okay.
Because I want to see your suit of armor and your family crest.
It's my birthday suit of armor.
Oh my gosh, you might have already won. Your family crest with the sad face. the somewhat working fellow in the background in the bakery.
Yes. Who doesn't use knives?
Yeah,
well, this was before sliced bread, though.
Yeah.
So they really hadn't invented it yet,
Yeah.
so nobody knew.
No
they
one
just ripped it apart. Like,
no one knew to take a knife and go,
yeah, it was.
here you go. You've been out working with your hands all day. I can cut your bread. You don't have to rip it. You don't even have to rip it. I'll cut it for you.
You don't have to get mud all over it. We'll cut it.
Yeah. So I would like to see some volunteers.
I bet it started with like a little, like somebody created it as like a little executioner. Kind of like a nutcracker, but it's like a reverse nutcracker. It's got an axe in its hand.
Yeah, there you go.
Just you flip it up, and instead of going up and cracking the nut, it goes down and slices the bread.
Oh, I like that.
Why has nobody done this? France, they did a little guillotine.
Yeah, they did.
We like our bread like we like our royalty.
Headless.
They
just stick the baguette right in the hole.
Yeah.
Snip the tip.
Here's a beautiful baguette. We love freedom. Folks, thanks for listening.
Remember the 5th of November.
Wasn't that England?
No, that was France.
Guy Fawkes?
Yeah.
He was trying to...
That was a French name.
He was trying to blow up Parliament, though. The British Parliament.
Yeah, but he was French.
Well, yeah, the French do a lot of weird things. I'm going to get these... You know you're not in France, right? Yeah, I'm just going to blow up some palace. Rich people, right? Thanks for listening. We'll be back Friday with an all-new episode of the Menacing Podcast.